understandable English podcast.
Learn English the easy way.
I had one of those moments this week where I looked at my calendar, looked at my phone, looked at my coffee, and thought, I have absolutely no time. And then I spent 20 minutes trying to decide what podcast to listen to while making breakfast.
That's a very modern problem. You don't have time, but somehow you have time to compare 12 different podcast options.
Exactly. And that's why I wanted to talk about this. I keep telling people I'm busy. Everyone says they're busy. But lately I've been wondering if I'm actually busy or if my brain is just crowded.
I think a lot of people will recognize that feeling. And welcome back to the Understandable English podcast, where Bryan accidentally discovers important life questions while standing in front of a refrigerator.
That's where all my best thinking happens.
That's also where most of your snacks disappear.
Fair point. But seriously, tell me if this sounds familiar. You finish work, you're tired, your brain feels full, and someone asks what you did all day. And suddenly you can't explain it.
Oh, absolutely.
If you've ever had that experience, leave a like. Not because we're asking for likes, but because I genuinely want to know how many people are sitting there thinking, yes, my brain is running 10 programs at the same time.
That's actually a good description. Sometimes we're not physically busy, we're mentally busy.
Exactly. Last Tuesday was a perfect example. I woke up and immediately checked my phone, then I checked messages, then email, then the weather, then the news. Then a message reminded me about a bill. The bill reminded me about my budget. The budget reminded me that I should cook more. Cooking reminded me that I needed groceries.
And all this happened before breakfast?
Before I put on socks.
That's impressive in a slightly concerning way.
By 9 in the morning, I felt exhausted. But when I thought about it later, I hadn't actually done anything.
You had done something. You had filled your brain with information.
That's true. It felt like I was carrying 20 shopping bags. Except the bags were thoughts.
I think that's why people feel overwhelmed so often now. There are very few quiet moments. Years ago, if you stood in line somewhere, you just stood there.
Now you check your phone.
Immediately.
Every single time.
Every single time.
I was waiting for coffee recently and the line was moving slowly. I picked up my phone 3 different times in 4 minutes.
Were there new messages?
No.
New emails?
No.
New information that would change your life?
Sadly, no.
Then why did you keep checking?
I don't know. That's the scary part.
I think many people do the same thing. The phone becomes a reaction. You don't even decide to pick it up.
It's almost automatic.
Exactly.
And then there's multitasking. I used to think multitasking made me productive.
Ah, yes. One of your favorite myths.
It really is a myth. Last weekend, I tried to answer emails, watch a video, order groceries, and clean my apartment.
Let me guess. Nothing was done properly.
Correct. My apartment was half clean, my groceries were missing important items, and I sent an email with a sentence that somehow started in English and ended in complete confusion.
That's the official language of multitasking.
Honestly, I think my brain wanted to quit.
I read something interesting recently. People often think they're doing multiple things at once, but they're actually switching back and forth very quickly.
Which sounds exhausting.
Because it is.
That explains why I can spend an entire afternoon feeling busy and still wonder where the time went.
I have days like that too. Not as dramatic as yours, but similar.
Everything is dramatic when I tell the story.
That's one of your gifts.
Thank you.
I think one problem is productivity guilt.
Oh, that's a dangerous topic.
It really is. Sometimes people finally get a free evening and instead of enjoying it, they feel guilty.
That's me.
I know.
Last Friday, I sat on the couch with a cup of tea and thought, this is nice.
Sounds peaceful.
Then 2 minutes later, I thought, shouldn't I be doing something useful?
There it is.
Every time.
It's interesting because rest is useful.
My brain understands that in theory.
But not emotionally?
Exactly.
That's very common.
The strange thing is that when I finally rest, I usually feel better afterward.
Because that's how rest works.
I know, but part of me still acts surprised every single time.
Like someone discovering water is wet.
Yes.
That's actually true.
And here's another thing. Sometimes I tell myself I don't have time to read a book.
But then,
Then I spend 40 minutes watching videos about productivity.
which means you had time.
I had time. I just used it in a very creative way.
That's one way to describe it.
Tell us in the comments if you've ever done that. Have you spent more time learning how to be productive than actually doing the thing you wanted to do?
I suspect the comments might be full of guilty people,
Including me.
especially you.
Fair?
You know, my experience is a little different.
I was waiting for your side of the story.
I wouldn't say I'm constantly busy, but I do notice how easy it is to fill every empty space.
What do you mean?
A few years ago, my evenings looked very different. I'd finish work, make dinner, maybe read for a while, and then go to sleep.
Sounds nice.
It was. Then little things started appearing.
Such as,
More notifications, more apps, more messages, more videos, more articles I wanted to save for later.
yes, the famous I'll read this later collection.
Exactly. And the collection kept growing.
Mine is enormous.
One evening, I noticed something strange. I had spent 2 hours switching between different things.
Doing what?
A little reading, a little scrolling, a little shopping, a little messaging, a little video watching.
That's basically digital tapas.
That's a surprisingly accurate description.
Thank you.
But when I finished, I didn't feel relaxed.
That's the key part.
I felt tired. Not physically tired, mentally tired.
Like your brain had been working overtime.
Yes, even though nothing was particularly stressful.
That's interesting because people often think stress comes from big problems,
Sometimes it comes from too many small things.
like 10 tabs open in your mind.
Exactly.
Did you figure out a solution?
Not a perfect one, but I started protecting my evenings more.
Protecting them?
Yes, some nights I intentionally do less.
That sounds impossible.
It's actually quite nice.
Explain.
I put my phone in another room. I make tea. I read. Sometimes I just sit quietly.
You sit quietly?
I know, very controversial, and
That's incredible. And
after a while I noticed something. I felt calmer.
that's probably because your brain finally had room to breathe.
Exactly.
I think many people are searching for more time when what they really need is less mental noise.
That's a good way to put it.
Not more hours, just fewer distractions.
Sometimes that's enough.
It's funny. When I was younger, being busy felt impressive.
I remember that.
People would ask how I was doing, and I'd proudly say, so busy.
As if it were an achievement.
Exactly.
Now I think differently.
Me too.
These days, when someone says they had a peaceful weekend, I feel slightly jealous.
Honestly, same.
Maybe we're getting older.
Or maybe we're getting smarter.
Let's go with smarter.
I like that answer.
Before we finish, let's review some useful phrases from today's conversation.
Phrase number 1, figure something out.
Meaning, find the answer to a problem.
Example, I finally figured out why my phone battery was disappearing so quickly.
Phrase number 2, back and forth.
Meaning moving repeatedly between different things.
Example, I spent the evening going back and forth between emails and messages.
Phrase number 3, overwhelmed.
Meaning, feeling like you have too much to handle.
Example, I felt overwhelmed after checking 20 notifications at once.
Phrase number 4, running out of time.
Meaning having very little time left.
Example, I thought I was running out of time, but I was mostly distracted.
Phrase number 5, work overtime.
Meaning, work more than normal or longer than expected.
Example, my brain feels like it's working overtime after a long day online.
Phrase number 6, fill every empty space.
Meaning use all available time with activities or distractions.
Example, it's easy to fill every empty space with social media and notifications.
Well, I think that's a good place to stop.
Me too. And hopefully everyone listening can find at least one quiet moment this week.
Thanks for spending some time with us today.
We always appreciate it.
Take care, everyone, and goodbye.
Goodbye, everyone.
5 minutes ago, I was trying to figure something out while going back and forth between apps because I thought I was running out of time. Then I got overwhelmed, my brain started working overtime, and somehow I managed to fill every empty space with videos about how not to waste time.
That sounds exactly like something you would do.